Hello everybody, Jond Games here. So, over the past few weeks, Rockstar's been progressively doubling both the money and RP of heists, and they've been going in order, and as of today, the Pacific Standard Heist has began to double. While I was taking advantage of the past doublings, I learned a lot of random players I played with could be doing things a lot more efficiently. Here are some tips and tricks to maximize your multi-million-dollar finale prize, as well as the setups leading up to the finale. Feel free to click any of the annotations to go to a specific setup or finale. For any of these missions, I'm going to recommend that you have an armored Kuruma. If you don't have one, get one at least before the finale. These will make the heists a ton easier, allowing you to maximize your time playing and cash earned. The other thing you're going to really want is heist armor. You can pick this up at any ammunition as well as some clothing stores. So, for the first setup, which is the van setup, you are really going to only need the two people that are navigators, and one could probably get it done if you're quick about it. The navigator team is obviously the most useful as they have the Trackify app on their phones. As a navigator, there is nothing preventing you from jumping on a bike or a car and just following the dots yourself. You can also make it more efficient by having a driver jump on your back and take photos using Snapmatic. When you steal the van that Lester pings you, try not to shoot the guy. He's just your average delivery guy. He's not packing heat, he's not gonna shoot you. The last thing you need is an army of police chasing down the delivery van. That thing is not fast enough to really get away from them, so just run up and push him out of it. Next, for the signal setup, go about your usual business. Follow the GPS until you're supposed to go to the Sea Sharks. Then, drive right past them on the highway. You do not need those specific boats, and you can find some further up north. This both saves you time because you can get faster there than boating, as well as it gives you the opportunity to drive back up ashore when you get Avi, and you can do that straight into any car you have, including an Insurgent or a Kuruma. When you're on your way to the island, I prefer sniping from an adjacent island before I go to the main one. It leaves a lot more room for you to just pick off a decent chunk of cops guarding Avi, and they typically have a harder time hitting you from across the water. Afterwards, if you don't take the vehicle to your destination, you can ride the boat up the river, and I like to lose the cops in the sea. On the hack setup, this is where the Kuruma can come in handy. Before you go to Lester's warehouse and forfeit your car, you can visit the alley and take out the rival crew. Have one of the members go to the warehouse and pick up the van, and the rest of you can simply just pull into the target alley on Vinewood Boulevard and kick the rival group's butt. For the convoy setup, there's no real kind of glitch that I've done with this one. The only real recommendation I have is to take out the gunner on the Insurgent first, because the gun can seriously hurt a player if they aren't careful. It's best to take out members in the convoy with guns and to save the explosions for the helis that are going to be chasing you. That's another thing. Unless a crew is in clear and present danger, go for the helis first. They have missiles and they can destroy cars like they're nothing. Do not risk them blowing up your team. Go for them first. That is a message to the gunner. For the bike setup, you're really going to want that Kuruma. With this, your crew can just get in and you can simply annihilate all of the lost bikers. If you get hit, there's some armor by the bike stored in the garage. Now, all you need to do is not follow the GPS route it first gives you, and you're pretty much good. Go out of the complex and go straight and then take a right. There will not be lost vans literally parked in the roadway waiting for you to drive past. The heist armor will help you power through them, or you could simply just shoot them off their bikes.
I think you're in the clear. Drop the bikes in the alley, and we're nearly to go.
Now, for the finale, the multi-million-dollar job. This one's actually kind of easy if you know what you're doing and maybe have a minigun or two. First things first, we're going to need to do some prep work. You are going to want this apartment here. It is found at Las Lagunas Boulevard. It's right where you parked the bikes. It's a bit expensive, especially if you already have an apartment, but it is immensely helpful for the finale. If you do not have an armored car, do not buy this place, as the main point of owning this property is to store an armored vehicle solely for your getaway in Pacific Standard finale. If you have an armored car and it is parked in this property, you are good to go. So, here we go, the Pacific Standard finale. Here are a couple of tips when you are inside the bank. When you first take out the guards, go for their knees to disable them first, then kill them if they aren't already dead. You do not want to miss, hit a hostage, and end up calling in nukes. That is only going to make this harder. Crowd control. If one of you has an RPG, pull that out. The intimidation meter will not go down if you are in the room. This leaves the other crowd control member to simply wait and take out the guards as they spawn. For the vault team, you're typically going to want one person to collect all of the money, as this minimizes points of loss. If a player with cash gets hit, everybody loses money. So it's in your best interest to just give all the money to one person and protect them, or just have them stay back while the others clear away the cops. Once you're through the police and nearing the bikes, just make sure none of your crew members leaves on the bikes. You're going to get on the bikes, but you're not going to be leaving on them. Get on the bikes and drive to where I am in the video. Then get off and hop over the fence to an adjacent apartment. To the person who has the apartment there, you should see the blue circles just by the doors. Have you and your crew run over and take out any police if necessary. The map should still be blinking blue and red, but there may be a split second for you to enter the apartment, which is really all you need. If the cops are too much, just have a person not holding the money die and try it again. This really hasn't been patched for quite some time, and I'll put an annotation if I know that this no longer works. After the glitch works, invite and buzz in the rest of your crew. After a quick head count, head to the garage and hop in your armored car. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you get into Kuruma in the Pacific Standard finale. With this method, there's so much less risk of being shot by the cops, losing money, just hitting something and flying off your bike, losing more money or dying, and you can just drive straight to the canyon. So, for where you're going, you can either drive through the canyonway and jump off at the last second, or you can just drive straight down to the dinghy. If you choose to drive down the dinghy, which is what I'm doing here, the game will flash through all the checkpoints in the mountains as if you pretty much just went that way. It doesn't really notice that you didn't. Now, all you need to do is quickly clear the way, as if you go down straight to the boat, the cops will still be on you, but that is a risk I usually take. You just hop in the boat and drive right off. And congratulations! You are now a criminal mastermind. You are now hundreds of thousands of dollars richer. Thank you guys for watching this tips and tricks video. If you found anything in this video helpful, I would encourage you to leave a like and share it with any crew members who may not be entirely up to speed on the best ways to make millions. And good luck on all your endeavors this week. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.